guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in lieu of festival season starting and Coachella coming up, I decided to do a festival makeup look. If you guys would like to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So to start out, I'm going to make my face not quite so matte. I want it to have some kind of glow to it. So for primer, I'm going in with my MAC Prep and Prime, the Natural Radiance Base Illuminator, and this one is in the color Radiant Pink. So it comes out, it actually is like the color pink. And I'm just going to put this on my face. This one is different than my other primer that I normally use. My other primer is really a matte primer, so this one kind of gives an extra glow. Instead of using foundation, I'm going to use a tinted cream because I want my face to have a bit of a glow to it, and my foundation is very matte, and so this will give it more of a natural look. I'm going in with the MAC Lightful tinted cream, and this is a CC cream, and this one is a little bit dark for me because at this point, because it's not summer right now, because this is in the color dark. And in the summer I get really tan very quickly, so this one I'm going to be putting it on and really blending it out to make sure that it's not like my face is completely different than the rest of my body. And rather than using a brush, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, which actually is a recent purchase for me. I've had a beauty blender before in the past, but not recently, and I'm just going to use a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And so it is, like I said, pretty dark, but we will work with it. I think that using a beauty blender damp also makes the CC cream a little bit lighter because the coverage isn't so, it's not like I'm covering my face in a solid color. It really kind of blends it out nicely and blends it into more of a lighter coverage, which is good if the product is too dark because it makes it workable. Now I'm going to go in with my Instant Age Rewind Maybelline concealer. This one's in medium. I'm just using this under my eyes and using my beauty blender. Next, we're going to go onto my eyes and we'll come back and finish my face later. Starting out, I'm using my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Gotta prime those lids for eyeshadow. To start out, in the crease, we're going to go in with my Lorac Pro palette, and we're going to go in with the color Taupe, and I'm going to use my Mikasha E300 brush. And this is just going to create a base. Next, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Electric palette, which this is the one with all the bright colors that I have. And I'm going to go in with this color pink, which is called Savage. And I'm going to use a Makeup Factory crease brush. This doesn't have a number on it. But we're going to use this in the crease to start adding in some color. Next, we're going to go in with the All I See Is Magic palette by ColourPop. I'm going to go in with this color, which is called Tinseltown. And I'm going in with my Real Techniques brush in 203. Just going to use this on the outer part of my crease. Next, I'm going in with my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to go in with the color Vermeer. And I'm using a Urban Decay eyeshadow, flat eyeshadow brush. We're just going to go in, place this on my eyelid. Next, I'm going into the Yes Please palette by ColourPop, and I'm going in with this gold shade, which is called Spoiled. I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use this on the outer part of my lid. I'm going back in to use the color Savage and just put it on my crease a little bit more, so I lost a little bit of it when I put the eyeshadow on my eyelid. I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going in with this color, which is called Fringe, and I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to put this under my eye. Now I'm going to use the Claudia Schiffer eyeshadow brush, and it's the Defining Socket brush. And I'm going to go back in with this color, the Fringe color, and just kind of smoke it out a little bit. Now I'm going back into my Lorac Pro palette. I'm going to go in with the color Cream. I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush just to blend out this a little bit at the top. Now I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Primer. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And I'm just taking an old concealer brush that I don't use for concealer anymore to put the glue on right where the fringe color is. And I'm being really careful because it's really close to my eye. And I'm going to take this NYX glitter, and this one is in the color Teal. And I'm just going to put some of this. It just adds a little bit of sparkle, and especially when the sunlight catches it. For my inner corner highlight, we're going to do just a really nice, like, bright highlight. And so I'm going to go in with my ColourPop All I See Is Magic palette. Ooh, oh no! I just accidentally dug my finger into my eyeshadow. So I'm going in, and I'm going to be using this color, this white, which is called... Okay, so I think this one is called Treat Yourself. And I'm going to use an angled eyeliner brush. I'm placing this just in my inner corner. Now we're going to go on to brows. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil, and this one is in the color Dark Brown. So I'm just going to brush out my brows first. Then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fiber Volumizer in deep brown. Keep these bad boys in place. So for bronzer, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. And I know it's a mess, it looks gross. That's okay, that happens. So I'm going to go in with the color Cinnamon and Nude. And I'm just going to mix them with my fingers, place them on my face. And I'm using my Beauty Blender to just blend this out. I'm not using a ton of bronzer. I want it to look still on towards the natural side. For blush, I'm going in with the Lorac Cue the Confetti blush palette. And I'm going to use the color Tinge and the color Technicolor. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques 300 brush. For highlight, I'm first going in with the MAC Strobe Cream, and this one is in Gold Light. I'm just going to place a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to place it with my fingers. And use my Beauty Blender to just blend it. Now to really make my highlight pop, I'm going to go in now with a Super Shock Cheek by ColourPop in Flextration. Again, blend this with my Beauty Blender. Now for eyelashes, I'm going to start by curling them. And I know personally I wouldn't wear false lashes to a festival just because I would be worried about them coming off, and I wouldn't want to be like stressing out over that or having to like constantly check to make sure that they're in place. So I'm going to use the Smashbox eyelash primer, and this gives the appearance of longer lashes. And you just use it before you put on mascara, and so this is my route. But if you want to wear fake eyelashes, go for it. I just know personally I'm not the best at applying them, and even when I use like really good glue, I'm always worrying they're gonna come off, so. While the eyelash primer is drying, I'm going to put the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on my bottom lashes. So now to do a second coat of mascara, I'm using the Smashbox Full Exposure. This will just be on my top lashes. The top eyelashes on this eye don't want to cooperate today, but that's okay. It happens. So now we're going to do some lipstick, and I don't know which color to do. I'm going to go in with this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in 951. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to be using my NYX White Liquid Eyeliner. I'm going to just start off in the center, and I have a mirror to the side, so I'm kind of looking towards the side. Now to do some dots, I am going to be first using this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk just to give myself like a kind of stencil. And because this is really light, I can now I can go in with my eyeliner. I'm going to draw 2 lines on my nose. And I'm going to do 1 line on my lip. I don't know how this would like work for staying power, but it's going to be right where that crease in my lip is. Last but not least, I need to spray my face. So I'm going to use my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. And next I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Dislick Setting Spray. So this is my completed look, and if you guys did like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And those of you that are going to festivals, I hope you enjoy it and have a great time. And I'll see you guys in my next video.